up, YouTube? This is D9 Queen bringing you guys another commentary, but this time it's on My Life Be Like. And today's topic is going to be about my past and my friends and drugs and what it led my friends to do. But basically, let me explain this really quick. This is a World at War gameplay that I got like last week, not even last week. I was playing Search and Destroy, and I think I went 11-0 or something like that. I did pretty good with the sniper. But unfortunately, I accidentally had my CD on my bed, and I dropped my Gatorade onto my CD and cracked the disc. So I no longer have World at War, and that makes me sad because it's my favorite game. But anyways, jumping right into the topic. Basically, I've explained in one of my commentaries before that I had a hard past, and throughout high school, I got into some things I probably shouldn't have done. I used to be a pretty, I wouldn't say pothead, but I used to smoke like a lot, and it was very unfortunate, but I wasn't one of those people that did it at parties or whatever. I actually did it because I was depressed. So basically every time I did it, like, if you guys don't know, when you get high, you don't really have any feelings, like you're just a happy person, you're more giggly and stuff like that. But might I add, do not try it. Any of the little kids watching my videos, I don't want that. It's not that fun, and that's what I'm getting into. Basically, I had a lot of best friends back in elementary school and middle school, but basically, like, once we hit high school, everything went downhill. Things just changed majorly, and I don't know why, and it makes me really upset, but basically, like, in the beginning, I was doing okay. I had a good crowd, but I wasn't with my best friends. Like, I was with a lot of the new people from different schools, and I guess while I wasn't friends with my friends, like, I was on the side smoking just weed on a pretty regular basis, but I got out of it pretty quickly. Like, I've been on and off, but I'm done now, like. But anyways, getting to the point, but I guess, like, while I wasn't friends with my friends from elementary school, one of my best friends, and I'm talking my sister, like, she would take me in whenever I needed it. Her family was there for me. They'd take care of me. Like, anything that happened in my life, she was there for me. And once we hit high school, we drifted apart. It's not that we didn't like each other or anything like that. We were still the type to say hi and bye in the halls, you know? Like, we were acquaintances, I guess you could say. But basically, she just started talking to me again recently, and she told me about her experience with drugs and a lot of other things, and I'm not really going to get into her personal life because that's not really my business to talk about, but she's my friend and it does concern me. But basically, she ended up hanging out with the wrong kind of people and ended up going downtown Toronto and meeting a bunch of people that were not a good influence at all. She did some pretty crazy drugs, like acid, coke, and if you guys didn't know, that shit can mess you up. Like, after doing it once, you're basically scarred. Like I know one of my other friends ended up in the hospital due to doing acid and a bunch of other things, and I'm just glad he's okay. But unfortunately, my girlfriend from, like, elementary school ended up not being okay, and she became really, really depressed, and she ended up having to go to an insane asylum, or whatever you want to call it, like a psych ward. And basically, like, I'm not sure how long she was in there. I think it was a couple months, but she tried to kill herself numerous times. She wasn't happy with her place in life. She got diagnosed with chronic depression and bipolar, and she never used to be like this. She used to be the happiest, perfect, like, good grades, good girl, funny, jokes, like, she was just a class clown, and it scares me to hear that because, like, I sit here and I tell you guys about these commentaries where I don't go outside, like, Xbox is my escape. That's basically what it is for me, and it's scary to know that my old friends that used to take me in every single day are doing things like that, and it makes me really, really upset that society is like this. But on the plus side, my friend is better. She got out of the hospital. She's actually pretty scarred up. She cut her wrist a lot, so now that's scarred on her for life, basically. And another thing I wanted to talk about was one of my other old friends, this girl, I'm talking, she had morals, like, she was the goody two-shoe, better than the other girl. But basically, like, just recently, I seen her like a month ago, and when I went to her house, there was major cuts all over her legs. I was so scared for her. It's scary to see the people you love like that, even though I don't talk to them. Like, it's scary to see them in that state. And I was talking to her, and she did some pretty messed up drugs too. I know Ritalin isn't really that bad, but like still, it's supposed to be taken as a medical diseased pill thing, and she just took it out of fun. And same with like acid, coke, all of that she did. And basically, when I went to her house, she told me that she was sick of hurting people and stuff like that, and she was sick of hurting herself. And I said, well, then you need to get help. And she refuses to get help. She tried jumping out of a window and killing herself. She tried every which way to try and kill herself, and she ended up telling me that she will not go and get help because she knows she's going to be put into that hospital. She told me some crazy things. She told me the world is a hologram and she's an indigo child, and she told me all of her views on things. Don't get me wrong, everyone's entitled to their opinions, but she never used to be like this. I feel like drugs put such an impact on someone's life that 2 of my best friends from elementary school ended up in insane asylums. Like, that's scary, like psych wards. I don't want to see that happen. But I basically lost touch with that friend. I don't want to be involved with that. But the one friend that did get better and went to the hospital, I'm talking to her again, and she's a really good friend of mine. But I'm hoping that this teaches you guys not to do things like that. But thanks for watching.